All right guys, welcome back to another install. This week we're gonna go ahead and install an RSR coilover. But this time we're gonna remove the axle nut. Last time we did it, we didn't remove it. And I found a lot of you guys were saying it's a lot harder to do, or it's actually super risky because the driver's side axle is actually a little shorter and has a tendency to pop out. And once you pop it out, it is pretty much done deal. So I have a special guest today that's going to help us remove the axle nut, and let's do it that way. Let's go. All right, you guys, so just before we get into the install here, I just want to go through like a couple of the key components that we removed, just so that you guys there's no confusion. All right, so let me show you guys. So with the axle nut removal method, it is actually safer, but it looks really scary when you do it because, you know, the big pry bars. And the pry bars, you will need it just because you just need the leverage. And keep in mind, this is brand new, and it took us a little bit of persuasion to get the strut out of the knuckle. So, of course, in this method, you guys will start removing the axle nut here. And then you're going to remove the tie rod here with the castle nut, remove the cotter pin, remove all the brake components here. This, I believe it's a 12 mil. You remove that and you remove it here so that if, just in case it drops, at least all this is free and it doesn't have any stress on the brake cables. And then you go over here and then you remove this bolt here, and then your level sensor, and then your tie rod, your end link. And then you're free to remove these two, and then the knuckle will drop. And then basically you just move the strut from removing the three bolts on the top here. After watching the footage, the only thing I would probably want to do, because Mark used some chains to gain that leverage, I would probably use like a come along, or those tie strap things. That at least it won't mar up the control arm if you're concerned about that. But if you're quick and easy, just use a chain. And his method's actually, it's safe, but it looks easy, but he knows what he's doing. The axle nut, as I was shown in the video, it moved quite a bit, almost like 3-4 inches. So a lot of you guys are just, it is a risk of popping out the axle, and it's a big mess, you guys, if you guys pop that out of the transmission. A few of you guys have shared that it had popped out, and it's a big mess, you guys. So this is just another method for you guys to see. Hopefully it helps you guys. And then the rest of the install, just go check out my video from prior installs. It's pretty straightforward. Enjoy the video, guys.
Was it PDI, correct?
So after the axle nut, we're going to remove the, this is the brake cable, right?
That's the brake. You can just remove this bolt, and then that whole rod.
That's a 12 mil?
Yeah, it's a 12 mil.
And you're going to disconnect
That
the
bracket.
active dampening.
This one, not really necessary, but I always like
Better safe than sorry, right?
Extra straps.
Yeah, so you don't break the brake line,
Yeah.
right? Or put any tension on it.
Because once you got that thing out, everything is freely moving.
So that's another 12 mil?
Yeah, it's another 12 mil.
And then we're going to take out the cotter pin for the toe arm, right?
It's a toe, yeah, outer tire.
Yeah. $17?
Yeah, no, I think it's 19.
19?
Yeah.
And you leave that in, Mark, so that you can tap it out.
When you tap it out,
Yeah.
you don't mushroom,
The
threads.
The threads, yeah.
If you're doing springs or lowering springs at home, This is the way you can do it.
out of the garage guys, right?
Yeah.
Most of us don't have that
Yeah.
tool, so.
There you go.
It is a good habit of putting the bolts back into its original place.
The extra end links. This is, I think, only FL5 or Type R has this end links. The regular Civic, they don't have this.
You don't have that, okay. Same thing, 19 mil?
Yeah, same thing, 19 mil. This one, if you're having a hard time removing it, you just have to remove the whole. You might have to remove the whole knuckle.
Yeah, you can see it moving already.
Yeah.
There we go.
And again, put that bolt nut back. Way easier.
And you don't remember, you don't forget, right?
Plus, you don't mix
Yeah.
stuff out. That's it. Then there's 2 bolts, and then
Yeah,
that's a
217s, right?
Yeah, 217.
And we already removed this side, this sway bar here, end link here, so don't forget to remove that one too, you guys, if you haven't. Okay, so now everything's loose, and that's pretty much it for this assembly, right?
Yeah, and then you can just.
Now the axle moves on its own. Ugh, well, it does, but. So then we leave the 2 12s, or 12s, right? 13? 13?
Yeah,
We just leave them in for now, right?
just leave them in for now, and then.
You technically could use a tie strap too, right? If you didn't have one of these. This is just so that you can have a little bit of leverage to pull the knuckle down to separate it from the strut. So it'll slide out a little easier. Almost there, eh, Mark?
Yeah.
That's it. So that's pretty much it. It is actually a lot harder than you think. It is, yeah. So, but you see how much movement the axle actually moves in off the knuckle. So you do need to remove this nut just so it makes it. Yeah, just so there is a lot of cases of the axle coming out of the transmission, and that's a big problem. It will leak. If it don't leak right now initially, when you start driving it, it'll start leaking. All right, so when you guys install the new coilovers, for these ones, you have to have they do have a left and right. So the label has to face outwards, and where you attach the active dampener, it has to face backwards. All right, so if you look at this one, you guys, this is the driver's side. So the label is facing outwards, and the active dampening bracket here faces the rear of the car. Same as the passenger side. Yeah, so basically with the RSRs, if you want more, I think it's like 2 or 3 degrees, yeah, you rotate this 180. You take the bolts off and rotate it 180, then you can get more camber. So without buying actual camber plates. Don't forget,
feed this one through.
Feed the cable through, which is this for the active dampening. And make sure you don't pinch it on the way in.
There you go. And we can just lower it.
All right.
Just need a jack.
Okay.
What's next? Yeah. Okay, lower. Should I go for a bit, Remy? Keep going. Keep going.
First.
Is it lifting?
Yeah.
Okay. Lower it. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. That's it.
Now we just put everything back in reverse order. All right, guys, so that's it for this week's vlog. I want to say a huge thanks to RSR Canada for supplying us the coilover for this install. If you guys need anything, hit them up. I'll leave the information in the description below if you need a set of coilovers for your own FL5 or Integra Type S. And a big, huge thanks to Mark Jinko for helping me making this video and showing us the removing the axle nut install method. All right, so if you guys liked the video, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, and we'll see you guys in the next week's vlog. See ya.